Okay, let's see. Hi, everybody. It's Patrick, known as ThePatrick, and I got a new capture card. Sorry. And yeah. So I figured, hey, you know what? I made like this is gonna be my 50th video, so I guess I'll try and do something other than Yugo to Goo for once, just to be weird. And I'm basically just testing out my Dazzle. I had another Dazzle, and then it turned out to not be compatible with 64-bit Windows. I was like, yay! Leave it to Microsoft to make a friggin' really infamously incompatible, what do you call those things? Operating system, and then make like a even more infamously incompatible one. So this is a really cheesy game that I just got from the thingamajig, and I'm gonna have like a million sounds going in. This is this really cheesy game I just got from the online shop, but I noticed that like a lot of people were like, "What?" Now, see, I haven't unlocked everything, so I'm not like the greatest expert in the universe. Wait a minute, that's the wrong screen. Fuck is, oh, there it is. Now, as you notice, there's like three things I haven't unlocked, but I've done all the other stuff. These 5 moves here I unlocked, and guess what happens when you look at your move? Oh, this just okay. Well, how do I do that? And you look at this one's like, all right, huh? So I just thought like, also it's like it demands that you do 1,000,000 points, and you're going to be like, what? When you first do it, and like, how the hell am I supposed to do that, dude? I ain't freaking get no 1,000,000 points. But luckily, I figured everything out, and they haven't really. I mean, they're really bad. They like barely tell you anything worth anything. It's really bad, actually. How little they tell you, and everything they tell you is like kind of like they go like, you can do reversals during combos. I'm like, you can, and it turns out, oh, they mean like I can turn around during a combo. It's kind of weird. I don't think these are obviously like kind of novice game makers. Anyway, so you move around with the left stick, use the right stick to roll, and you can even do an attack out of the roll, which is not mentioned anywhere, by the way, by hitting a punch or kick, which are set to square and triangle on the PS3 and what, X and Y on the Xbox, I guess. Then you duck or jump by just like in Beautiful Joe, you hit down on the right stick, and hey, look at me. Unlike Beautiful Joe, it doesn't really do much except for it fills up that little meter up there. See that meter? How it's filling up. That's my they call it the yin yang meter, I think, or something. Because it's a yin yang, which that's obviously the yin that fills up there. There's all these glowy things in the background. You can hit the B button on the Xbox 360 or the. See, I'll go through the door. Fuck that guy. How did you do that? Yeah, hey, I'm gonna climb up here. That's like your interact button. Yeah, now when you hit down on the stick, see, I was trying to walk to the side, but the stick is programmed kind of badly. If you walk to the side, you're gonna do that a lot, and you're gonna be like, what happened, dude? That's because if you hit down, he gets kind of like in a, like, hey, I'm gonna do low attacks now stance. It's not really crouching, because that's the other thing. And, there it tells you, like, hey, hit down and X to jump down or up, you chat ahead. But, the thing is that they don't really explain very well is, well, you get 3-hit combos, just so you know. See how, like, when you miss the last hit, it's what they call a power hit. When you miss that last hit, you're, like, standing around, like, going, yeah. But if it hits, you can just keep going and keep stringing for forever. So, like, even if they block, you can just keep doing that. I'm just running away from this idiot all day. And there's a whole bunch of different combos. Those are listed. Those are actually kind of helpful. Some of those, like, this one stuns. I mean, that one is like a splits kick that hits all sides around you, and that's the one I usually just do a lot, is the punch, punch, punch. Punch, kick, kick will hit everyone around you, Punch, punch, kick. That's a very good one, punch, punch, kick. Get away from me, you weirdo. Kick, kick, punch doesn't really do it as well. But see how it lets you, woo! But you can, like, hit down on the stick, like, before. And you'll get like another 3-hit combo. See, like, there's the slide. Punch, punch, kick. Get away from me. Punch, kick, kick. Punch, kick, kick is a good one, because that. See if this idiot will leave me alone long enough. He's probably getting pissed off. That's actually will launch them into the air. I'll show you about that in a second. And I think kick punch punch actually does the same thing. I think it's like, oh no, that's what it is. It's kick kick punch that does it. See, that's the one, and then that's also a launcher. And you know you can follow it up with cool follow-ups. But that's all well and good. What they don't explain to you is the extra moves you unlock are usually done by beating a guy. They'll turn red, and then like you wait a second, and then like they'll get a little. Jeez, Louise, are you kidding me? They'll get like a little symbol over their head for either a punch or a kick, and you do a punch or a kick, and you'll do your finishing move. And then the other thing to be aware of, well, you can also some of the things you interact with are weapons. You'll pick them up, and you can hit guys with it. The other thing you really want to be aware of is that meter up there. So, you know, he hit me a little bit. Now watch. If you hold down the R1 or the RB, I'm sorry, the L1 or the LB. I'm so freaking retarded sometimes. That'll like it uses some of that, and it uses whichever one you have more of first. But see how there's only a black right now? That's the in side. That I'm up there like an idiot. You can zoom out too. Like look at this. Hey, look at him coming down here to get me. As you hit him, you'll increase the other side of it, the yang side, the positive side of the yin and yang, and that'll move it so that when you get both of them together to meet, it'll turn blue and it'll say like times something, and that's your score multiplier. Now it's also how long the thing lasts because it goes until one side runs out. So you want it to meet in the middle, and the score multiplier for the middle is times 10. And that's what a lot of people don't really understand is when you do that, then you'll be getting big scores, and that's how you get your scores to like get all the special things. The other two special moves that you get, besides that's the last thing I want to say, besides the finishers, are a punch and kick reversal. You can right when the attack's about to hit you, if you hit punch or kick, depending on which one you're gonna do, there's like a judo one and an aikido one. You reverse them, and you know, it's really useful actually. Well, it's actually not that useful. What it does is it kills in one hit. But what's bad about it is, you have to time it extremely well, and a lot of times it'll just happen by accident. You'll be like, "What the hell? Why did I do that?" And so the last thing to be aware of in this game is that there are these masked guys. You kill them, and you'll get a mask from them. You go to this dragon and you interact with it, and you put the mask on the dragon, which gives you a little bit of health when you do that. But then when you put 3 masks on the dragon, you can just hit this other button, the right trigger or the right R2, and that'll do like this bomb explosion. Overall, this game, it's okay. It reminds me of this game called Kicker, or The Road to Shaolin. If you guys know what that is, Shorin no Michi by Konami. In I think like 1983 or some ridiculous time like that. And anyway, I'm going to show you some of the stuff now. You see how I can just keep comboing like crazy? Oh, and see, he was red, but I should have just waited. And so this, basically, you're just running around the stage until all the guys appear and you kill them all. See, that's one of the finishers right there. Oh, it's like, you can't see it very well, but that's another finisher. And there's another guy. What? Chowderhead. See how it just said like, hey, a masked dude appeared, dude. You better go there. And he always goes up here. And then see, now it's at times 10. And I activate this hyperstate thing by hitting the, I guess that'd be the RB in the Xbox. Now see, I got 67,000. I would have way less than 60,000 if I hadn't done that. Oh yeah, see how my mask was flashing up there? That means that if you get hit while you have a mask around it, it goes away after a few hits. So if oh my god, this guy is such a chowderhead. Get down here.